We come to the second video of the flyweights boxing title, world title history. So finished on Wang Chai Kitasem beating Alberto Jimenez. So we'll go to the next, still on the WBC title here. So February 28th, 1992, Wang Chai Kitekesem, Muang Chai Kitekesam from Thailand wins. In the ninth round, referee stops the fight against Sokta Chowder, another Thailand fighter. That was in February 28th, 1992 in Samut Prakan in Thailand. Then you got June the 23rd, 1992, Yuri Abakov from Armenia wins in the 8th round by KO against Muang Chai Kitakesam from Thailand. 8th round, he gets beat Tokyo, Japan. Then October the 20th, 1992, Yuri Abakov from Armenia wins in the 12th round on points over Young Woo Jin from South Korea. That's in Tokyo, Japan. March the 20th, 1993, Yuri Abakov from Armenia wins in the 9th round against Muang Chai Kitekesem from Thailand. 9th round, referee stops the match for Abakov against Kitekesem from Thailand, and that's in Lopburi, Thailand. July the 16th, 1993, Yuri Abakov from Armenia wins on points over 12 rounds against Josias Zamudio from Mexico. 12 rounds point decision for Abakov in Kobe, Japan. So then we got December the 13th, 1993, Yuri Abakov wins on points over 12 rounds against Namhook Cha from Korea, in Kyoto, Japan. August the 1st, 1994, Yuri Abakov wins by KO in the 8th round against Hugo Rafael Soto from Argentina in Tokyo, Japan. January the 20th, 1995, Yuri Abakov wins on points over 12 rounds against Oscar Arciniga from Mexico in Sapporo, Japan. September the 25th, 1995, Yuri Abakov from Armenia wins on points over 12 rounds against Chatchai Elite Gym from Thailand. Again, they use the names of the gyms and their sponsors, all sorts, in Thailand. That was in Tokyo, Japan. Abakov wins again on points. August the 26th, 1996, Yuri Abakov from Armenia wins in the 9th round. Referee stops the match against Takoto Toguchi from Japan in Tokyo, Japan. November the 12th, 1997, Chatchai Sasaksal. Yeah, so that's obviously who that was, the elite gym. Yes, I know his name. November the 12th, 1997, Chatchai Sasakal from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Yuri Abakov from Armenia in Sapporo, Japan. Again, Chachai Sussecal is also known as, as I thought, Chachai Elite Gym. So that was him further back against Abakov. So he gets his revenge over Abakov under a different name. And then he's also known as Chachai Dutch Boy Gym again. So there's 3 different names. They do have 3 different names sometimes, and really long-winded, 4 or 5 in one name. So I digress. February 27th, 1998, Chachai Sussecal wins on points over 12 rounds against Yongjin Kim from Korea, obviously South Korea, and that's in Koh Samui in Thailand. Then May the 1st, 1998, Chachai Sussecal from Thailand wins by KO in the 5th round against Yong Soo Chan from Korea in Bangkok, Thailand. December the 3rd, 1998, Manny Pacquiao from the Philippines wins in the 8th round. Referee stops the match against Chachai Sussecal in Pachamonthon, Thailand. Then you've got April the 24th, 1999, Manny Pacquiao from the Philippines wins by KO against Gabriel Mira from Mexico by KO in the 4th round against Manila, as in Manila, Thailand, Manila, Philippines, should I say. Then September the 12th, 1999, Medgoen Singarat from Thailand wins by KO in the 3rd round against Manny Pacquiao. I don't think if he ever got stopped twice, Pacquiao. Obviously the last was the 4th of that Marquez fight up at welter. But again, this is early in his career. He's sort of suffering waking weight, etc. So Medgoen Singh Surat from Thailand wins by KO in the 3rd round against Manny Pacquiao. In Nakhon, Thailand, Pacquiao lost the title on the scales. I swear, this is the guy. He went missing after a stabbing in Thailand. I'm sure that's him, the one who stopped Pacquiao. Or something like along them lines, went missing, totally missing. Right, so I digress. No, it's a different person actually, because no, it's a totally different person. There was a guy who fought Pacquiao, and that happened to. It might be him actually, because he had a defence, then you don't see him again. Yes, it was, I'm sure it was him. So anyway, I'll digress, come back to it. That's the same guy. So February the 25th, 2000, Medgoen Singh Surat wins on points over 12 rounds on points against Masaki Kawabata from Japan in Samut Sakhon, Thailand. And then May the 19th, 2000, Malcolm Junako from the Philippines wins in the 7th round. Referee stops the match against Medgoen Singh Surat in the 7th round in Udon Thani, Thailand. August 20th, 2000, Malcolm Junako from the Philippines draws over 12 rounds against Seals Kobayashi in Tokyo, Japan. Then March the 2nd, 2001, Poon Saklek Wongjokcham from Thailand. Poon Saklek Wongjokcham from Thailand. Heard of him. He wins in the 1st round. Referee stops the match against Malcolm Junako. From the Philippines, and that was in Pichit, Thailand. So I Then we got June the 15th, 2001. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham from Thailand wins in the 5th round. Referee stops the match against Hayato Asai from Japan in Nagoya, Japan. October 26th, 2001. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham from Thailand, hope you say their names fast, from Thailand wins a technical decision over 8 rounds against Alex Baba from Ghana in Hatia, Thailand. December the 6th, 2001. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham from Thailand wins in the 2nd round. Referee stops the match against Luis Lazard from Argentina in Pattaya, Thailand. Then you got April the 19th, 2002. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham wins by KO in the 1st round against Daisuke Naito from Japan. 1st round KO in Khon Thailand. September the 6th, 2002. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Jesus Martinez from Mexico in Ransit, Thailand. November the 26th, 2002. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham wins on points over 12 rounds against Hidenubu Honda from Japan. 12 rounds points decision for Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham, and that's in Osaka, Japan, against Honda from Japan. June the 6th, 2003. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Randy Mangabat from Philippines in Songkla, Japan. November the 14th, 2003. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Hazin from Australia, and that was in Bangkok. January the 3rd, 2004. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Trash Nakanuma from Japan. 12 rounds points win for Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham against Nakuma from Japan in Yokohama, Japan. Then we've got July the 15th, 2004. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham from Thailand wins on points over wins by referee stopping the match in the 5th round against Luis Angel Martinez from Mexico in Khon Kaen, Thailand. So, January the 29th, 2005. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham from Thailand wins in the 5th round. Referee stops the match against Noriyuko Komatsu from Japan in Osaka, Japan. October the 10th, 2005. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham from Thailand wins a technical decision over 7 rounds against Daisuke Naito. That's in Tokyo, Japan. Then February 16th, 2006. Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Gilberto Keb Bass from Mexico in Chainart, Japan. So it's a long old reign there for Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham. And then we got so February 16th, 2006, Pong Saklek Wongjuk Cham wins over 12 rounds points against Gilberto Kebas from Mexico in Chainart, Japan. Then you got May the 1st, 2006, Poonsak Wonjok Cham wins on points over 12 rounds against Diego Nakihiro from Japan in Bangkok, Thailand. Then June the 30th, 2006, Poonsak Wonjok Cham from Thailand wins in the 4th round. Referee stops the match against Alvarado Morales from Mexico in Bangkok, Thailand. It's got quite a rain there. Comes to the end in a minute. Yes, we've got May the 1st there, done that one. As he beats Nakihiro on points. June the 30th, 2006, Poonsak Wonjok Cham, we've already done that one, wins in the 4th round against Morales. Then we've got November the 17th, 2006, Poonsak Wonjok Cham from Thailand, wins on points over 12 rounds against Monalisi Makiza Mayakeni from South Africa in Chasma, Thailand. April the 6th, 2007, Poonsak Wonjok Cham wins in the 7th round. Referee stops the match against Tomono Shimizu from Japan. Referee stops the match for Wonjok Cham in Surabaya, Thailand. So he loses his next one, but he has how many titles? 1, 2, 3, 4. 16, I think. Yeah, 16. So again, he loses this one though, but wins it back. November the 17th, 2006, Poonsak Wonjok Cham wins on points over 12 rounds against Monalesi Makiza from Mayakeni, South Africa in the Chisma, Thailand. So April the 6th, 2007, Poonsak Wonjok Cham wins in the 7th round. Referee stops the match against Tomono Shimizu from Japan. Yes, so going back again, gone back on that, don't I? July the 18th, 2007, Daisuke Naito wins on points over Poonsak Wonjok Cham in Tokyo, Japan. This October the 17th, 2007, Daisuke Naito wins on points over 12 rounds against Diaki Kameda from Japan. I'm sure that's Japan, Tokyo, Japan. Then, May the 8th, 2008, Daisuke Naito draws with over 12 rounds with Poonsak Wonjok Cham from Thailand in Tokyo, Japan. Then, July 30th, 2008, Daisuke Naito wins by KO in the 10th round against Tomonobu Shimizu from Japan in Tokyo, Japan. December the 23rd, 2008, Daisuke Naito wins in the 11th round. Referee stops the match against Shingo Yamaguchi from Japan in Tokyo, Japan. May the 26th, 2009, Daisuke Naito wins on points over 12 rounds against Zhong Zhaozong from China in Tokyo, Japan. So November the 29th, 2009, Koki Kameda wins for Japan, fights for Japan, wins on points over 12 rounds against Daisuke Naito in Saitama, Japan. The WBC also sanctioned the interim title fight as follows. So yeah, so April 24th, 2009, Poonsaklak Wonjok Chan wins on points over 12 rounds against Julio Cesar Miranda from Mexico in Cheongsao, Thailand. Then you got August 28th, 2009, Poonsaklak Wonjok Chan from Thailand wins in the 6th round. Referee stops the match against Takahisa Masuda from Japan in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Then you've got March the 27th, 2010, Poonsaklak Wonjok Chan wins on points over 12 rounds against Koki Kameda in Tokyo, Japan for the full WBC title. October the 8th, 2010, Poonsaklak Wonjok Chan from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Suryan Ronsavai, a later Chocolatito conqueror. 12 rounds points win for Wonjok. So Poonsaklak Wonjok Chan, that was in Miang Noi, Thailand. So July the 1st, 2011, Poonsaklak Wonjok Chan from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Sakaya Kogawa from Japan in Hat Yai, Thailand. October 21st, 2011, Poonsaklak Wonjok Chan wins on points so October 21st, 2011, Poonsaklak Wonjok Chan from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Edgar Souza from Mexico in Bangkok, Thailand. December the 23rd, 2011, Poonsaklak Wonjok Chan draws over 12 rounds against Hirofumi Makai from Japan over 12 rounds in Bangkok, Thailand. March the 2nd, 2012, Sonny Boy Jaro from the Philippines wins in the 6th round. Referee stops the match against Poonsaklak Wonjok Chan from Thailand. 6 rounds, referee stops the match for Sonny Boy Jaro from Philippines. That was in Chonburi, Thailand. July the 16th, 2012. Toshiyuki Igarashi from Japan wins on points over 12 rounds against Sonny Boy Jara from the Philippines in Kasukabe, Japan. Then November the 3rd, 2012, Toshiyuki Igarashi from Japan wins on points over 12 rounds against Nestor Daniel Navarez from Argentina in Sendai, Japan. Then we've got April the 8th, 2013, Ikara Yagashi from Japan wins on points over 12 rounds against Toshiyuki Igarashi from Japan in Tokyo, Japan. August 12th, 2013, Ikara Yagashi from Japan wins on points over 12 rounds against Oscar Blanquet from Mexico in Tokyo. Blanquet from Mexico. Then we've got April the 6th, 2014, Ikara Yagashi from Japan wins by KO in the 9th round against Dylan Zaletta from Mexico in Tokyo, Japan. Then September the 5th, 2014, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez from Nicaragua wins in the 9th round. Referee stops the match against Ikira Yagashi from Tokyo, Japan. November the 22nd, 2014, Roman Gonzalez wins in the 6th round. Referee stops the match against Rocky Fuentes from the Philippines in Yokohama, Japan. Then May the 16th, 2015, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez wins in the second round. Referee stops the match against Edgar Zoza from Mexico in Inglewood, California. October the 17th, 2015, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez wins in the ninth round. Referee stops the match against Brian Villora from the US in New York. April the 23rd, 2016, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez wins on points over 12 rounds against McWilliams Ario from Puerto Rico in Inglewood, California. March the 4th, 2017, Jean Hernandez Navarrete from Mexico wins in the third round. Referee stops the match against Nuathon Kayakanga from Thailand in Bangkok, Thailand for the vacant WBC title. May the 20th, 2017, Diego Higa from Japan wins in the sixth round. Referee stops the match against Jean Hernandez Navarrete in Tokyo, Japan. Then October the 22nd, 2017, Diego Higa from Japan wins in the seventh round. Referee stops the match against Thomas Masson from France in Tokyo, Japan. February the 4th, 2018, Diego Higa wins in the first round against Moises Fuentes from Mexico and Naha, Japan. So we go to the WBA next. The WBA title, March the 1st, 1966. Horatio Cavallo from Argentina wins over 15 rounds on points. Against Katsutoshi Takayama from Japan in Tokyo, Japan. Then July the 15th, 1966, Horatio Cavallo from Argentina wins on points over 15 rounds against Hiroyuki Ebihara. He was a Harada opponent. I digress though. Hiroyuki Ebihara from Japan in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Then December the 10th, 1966, Horatio Cavallo wins on points over 15 rounds against Efren Torres. He was a Mexican, I'm sure, from what I remember, in Buenos Aires, Argentina. I'm going to turn this page. Still on the WBA title, so turn the page. So from here, from here, so we go, still on the WBA title. So, here we go, August the 13th, 1967, Horatio Cavallo wins on points over 12 rounds against Hiroyuki Ebihara from Japan in Buenos Aires. Then Horatio Cavallo retires as an undefeated champion. So March the 3rd, 1969, Hiroyuki Ebihara from Japan wins on points over 15 rounds against Jose Severino from Brazil in Sapporo, Japan. And that's for the vacant title. So we go October the 19th, 1969, Bernabe Villacampo wins on points over 15 rounds against Hiroyuki Ebihara. That was in Osaka, Japan. April the 6th, 1970. Bearkurt Chart Vanchai from Thailand wins on points over 15 rounds against Bernab Villacampo from Bangkok. That was in Bangkok, shall I say. Then October the 21st, 1970, Masao Oba from Japan wins over 13 rounds, roughly stops the match, against Bearkurt Chart Vanchai from that was in Tokyo. Then April the 1st, 1971, Masai Oba wins on points over 15 rounds against Julio Gonzalez, Tokyo. October 23rd, 1971, Masai Oba wins on points over 15 actually rounds. So again, just make sure I've got that one right. Masai Oba beats Julio Gonzalez over 15 rounds, points. October the 23rd, 1971, Masai Oba wins on points over 15 rounds against Fernando Cabanilla from the Philippines in Tokyo, Japan. March the 4th, 1972, Masao Oba wins on points over 15 rounds against Susumu Hanagata. That was in Tokyo, Japan. Then we got June the 20th, 1972. Masao Oba wins by KO in the 5th round against Orlando and Moores from Panama in Tokyo, Japan. January the 2nd, 1973, Masao Oba wins over 12 rounds. Referee stops the match over 12 rounds against Chow Chinoy, Tokyo. Then, January 25th, 1973, Oba was killed in a road crash. Yeah, so I got very young. So, May the 17th, 1973, Chow Chinoy from Thailand wins in the 4th round. Referee stops the match against Fritz Shervet from Switzerland in Bangkok, Thailand for the vacant title. Then we got October the 27th, 1973, Chow Chinoy wins on points against Susumu Hanagata from Japan, Chow Chinoy from Thailand in Bangkok. April the 27th, 1974, Chow Chinoy wins on points over 15 rounds against Fritz Shervet from Switzerland in Zurich, Switzerland. October the 18th, 1974, Susumu Hanagata wins in the 6th round. Referee stops the match against Chow Chinoy in Yokohama, Japan. And basically, Chow Chinoy forfeited the title on the scales when he weighed in 3.5 pounds over the limit. So Hanagata was awarded the championship when he won the fight. So we won the match there. So April the 1st, 1975, Herbito Salavaria wins on points over 12 rounds against Susumu Hanagata from Japan. And that was in Japan. And that was in Toyama, Japan. Lovely. So, February the 27th, 1976, Alfonso Lopez from Panama wins in the 15th round. The referee stops the match. 15th round against Herbito Salavaria in Manila, Philippines. Then you got April the 21st, 1976, Alfonso Lopez from Panama wins on points over 15 rounds against Shoji Aguma from Japan, in Tokyo, Japan. Then you've got October the 2nd, 1976. Guti Espadas wins in the 13th round. Referee stops the match against Alfonso Lopez in Los Angeles. October the 2nd, 1976. Guti Espadas wins in the 13th round. Referee stops the match against Alfonso Lopez. Already done that one. Los Angeles. January the 1st, 1977. Guti Espadas wins in the 7th round by retirement against Jiro Takada at Tokyo, Japan. Then April the 30th, 1977. Guti Espadas wins in the 13th round, again against Alfonso Lopez. This time in Mérida, Mexico. So November the 19th, 1977, Guti Espadas wins by KO against Alex Santana from Nicaragua in Los Angeles. Then January the 2nd, 1978, Guti Espadas wins in the 7th round. Referee stops the match against Kimiyo Furusawa. That was in Tokyo, Japan. August the 13th, 1978, Betulio Gonzalez wins on points over 15 rounds against Guti Espadas in Maracay, Venezuela. November the 4th, 1978, Betulio Gonzalez wins in the 12th round. Referee stops the match against Martin Vargas in Maracay, Venezuela. January 29th, 1979, Betulio Gonzalez draws with Shoji Aguma from Japan in Hamamatsu, Japan. Hamamatsu, Japan. July the 6th, 1979, Betulio Gonzalez wins by KO in the 12th rounds against Shoji Aguma from Japan in Utsunomiya, Japan. Then we got November the 16th, 1979. Luis Ibarra from Panama wins on points over 15 rounds against Betulio Gonzalez in Maracay, Venezuela. Then February 16th, 1980, Tae-Sik Kim from Korea wins by KO in the 2nd round against Luis Ibarra in Seoul, Korea, South Korea that is. Obviously, June 29th, 1980, Tae-Sik Kim wins on points over 15 rounds against Arnel Arazal in Seoul, Korea. Then December 13th, 1980, Peter Mathabula from South Africa wins on points over 15 rounds against Tae-Sik Kim, Los Angeles, that is in. Then May the 28th, 1981, Santos Lacia from Argentina wins by KO against Peter Mathabula from South Africa in Soweto, South Africa. June the 6th, 1981, Luis Ibarra wins on points over 12 rounds against Santos Lacia in Buenos Aires, Argentina. September the 26th, 1981, Juan Herrera from Mexico wins by KO in 11th round against Luis Ibarra in Mérida, Mexico. December the 26th, 1981, Juan Herrera wins in the 7th round. Referee stops the match against Betulio Gonzalez in Maracaibo, Venezuela. Then May the 1st, 1982, Santos Lacia from Argentina wins. Referee stops the match against Juan Herrera in Merida, Mexico. August the 14th, 1982, Santos Lacia wins over 15 rounds on points against Julio Gonzalez in Maracaibo, Venezuela. Then November the 5th, 1982, Santos Lacia wins in the 13th round. Referee stops the match against Steve Mochoki from Kenya in Copenhagen, Denmark. Again, Santos Lacia stops Steve Mochoki from Kenya in 13 rounds. Stops the match, the ref. March the 4th, 1983, Santos Lacia wins by KO against Ramon Neri from Dominican Republic in Cordoba, Argentina. May the 5th, 1983, Santos Lacia wins in the second round. Referee stops the match. May the 5th, 1983, Santos Lacia wins in the second round. Referee stops the match against Suichi Hozumi from Japan in Shizuoka, Japan. July the 17th, 1983, Santos Lacia wins by KO in the first round against Hee Sup Shin from Korea in Jeju. That was in Jeju-do, South Korea. January 28th, 1984, Santos Lacia wins on points over 15 rounds against Juan Herrera in Marsala, Italy. September the 15th, 1984, Santos Lacia wins by KO in the 10th round against Prudencio Cardona from Colombia in Cordoba, Argentina. December the 8th, 1984, Santos Lacia wins on points over 15 rounds against Hilario Zapata from Panama and Buenos Aires, Argentina. Then May the 6th, 1985, Santos Lacia wins on points May the 6th, 1985, Santos Lacia wins on points over 15 rounds against Ancione Montero. That was in Grenoble, France. July 1985, Santos Lacia from Argentina relinquishes the title to box at super flyweight, or what you call light bantam or junior bantam, above. So, going to go from there. So we got October the 5th, 1985, Hilario Zapata wins on points over 15 rounds against Alonso Gonzalez from the US in Panama City, Panama. Then January the 31st, 1986, Hilario Zapata wins on points over 15 rounds against Javier Lucas from Mexico. Then April the 7th, 1986, Hilario Zapata wins on points against Suichi Hazuma from Japan in Nirasaki, Japan. July the 5th, 1986, Hilario Zapata wins on points over 15 rounds against Dodi Panazola from the Philippines. Remember watching him against Duke McKenzie back in the day. That was in Manila, Philippines, his hometown. September the 13th, 1986, Hilario Zapata wins on points over 15 rounds against Alberto Castro from Colombia in Panama City, Panama. Then December the 6th, 1986, Hilario Zapata wins on points over 15 rounds against Claudemir Diaz from Brazil in Salvador, Brazil. February the 13th, 1987, Fidel Bassa from Colombia. Remember watching him against Dave Boy McCauley, cracking fights. I had them on DVD. Again, but Fidel Bassa from Colombia wins on points over 15 rounds against Hilario Zapata in Barranquilla, Colombia. Cracking fight he was, actually, exciting. April the 25th, 1987, Fidel Bassa from Colombia wins by KO. That's the one, that's a cracking fight, back and forth. 13 round KO against Dave Boy McCauley from Ireland, Belfast, Ireland. August the 15th, 1987, Fidel Bassa draws over 15 rounds with Hilario Zapata in Panama City, Panama. December the 18th, 1987, Fidel Bassa wins on points over 12 rounds against Felix Marti from the Dominican Republic in Cartagena, Colombia. Then the second fight, March 26th, 1988, Fidel Bassa wins on points against the chef from Larne in Ireland, Dave Boy McCauley in Belfast, Ireland. Then October the 2nd, 1988, Fidel Bassa wins on points against Ray Medal from the US in San Antonio, Texas. Then April the 15th, 1989, Fidel Bassa wins. Fidel Bassa from Colombia wins in the 6th round against Julio Guardino from Panama. 6th round referee stops the match in Barranquilla, Colombia. Then September the 30th, 1989, Sugar Baby Rojas from Venezuela, as he was known, wins on points over 12 rounds against Fidel Bassa in Barranquilla, Colombia. Then March the 10th, 1990, Yu Woo Lee from Korea wins on points over 12 rounds against Sugar Baby Rojas in Barranquilla, Colombia. Sorry, that was in Daejeon, Korea, actually. Then July 28th, 1990, Yukihito Tamakuma from Japan wins in the 10th round. Referee stops the match against Yul Woo Lee from Korea in Mito, Japan. December the 6th, 1990, Yukihito Tamakuma draws with Sugar Baby Rojas over 12 rounds in Ayamori, Japan. March the 14th, 1991, Elvis Alvarez from Colombia wins on points over 12 rounds against Yukihito Tamakuma from Japan in Tokyo, Japan. June 1st, 1991, Yong Kang Kim from Korea wins on points over 12 rounds against Elvis Alvarez in Seoul, Korea. Then October the 5th, 1991, Yong Kang Kim from Korea wins on points over 12 rounds against Silvio Gamez from Venezuela in Incheon, Korea. Then March the 24th, 1992, Yong Kang Kim wins by KO in the 6th round against John Penazola from the Philippines in Incheon, Korea. September the 26th, 1992, Aquils Guzman from Venezuela wins on points over 12 rounds against Yong Kang Kim from Korea. That was in Pohang, Korea, South Korea. December the 15th, 1992, David Grimmon from Venezuela wins on points over 12 rounds against Aquils Guzman from Venezuela. That's in Caracas, Venezuela also. Gets beat on his own ground there. June the 21st, 1993, December the 15th, 1992, David Grimmon, yeah, he's already done that one. So, June the 21st, 1993, David Grimmon from Venezuela, after beating Aquils Guzman in Osaka, Japan. So I'll go back through them actually, just make sure I've got these. So December the 15th, 1992, David Grimmon from Venezuela wins on points over 12 rounds against Aquils Guzman in Caracas, Venezuela. Then we go to his first defence. June the 21st, 1993, David Grimmon from Venezuela wins over 8 rounds. Referee stops the match against Hiroki Loka from Japan. Remember him? But that was in Osaka, Japan. Stops him in the 8th round. Referee stopping the match. October the 4th, 1993. David Grimmon from Venezuela wins on points over 12 rounds against Alvaro Mercado from Colombia. 12 rounds points decision in Puerto La Cruz, Venezuela. February the 13th, 1994. Seonso Pyeonchit from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against David Grimmon from Venezuela in Bangkok, Thailand. Then we go up here, so I'm going to go from here. April the 10th, 1994, Seonso Pyeonchit wins on points over 12 rounds against Sugar Baby Rojas in Bangkok, Thailand. Then we got June the 12th, 1994, Seonso Pyeonchit from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Aquils Guzman from Venezuela in Bangkok, Thailand. September the 25th, 1994, Seonso Pyeonchit from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Yong Kang Kim from Korea in Kanchanaburi, Thailand. Then we got December the 26th, 1994, Seonso Pyeonchit. So December 26th, 1994, Seonso Pyeonchit from Thailand wins by KO in the 11th round against Danny Nunes from Dominican Republic in Rayong, Thailand. Then May the 7th, 1995, Seonso Pyeonchit wins on points over 12 rounds against Evangelio Perez from Panama in Songkhla, Thailand. October 17th, 1995, Seonso Pyeonchit from Thailand wins in 10th round by KO against Hiroki Loka from Japan in Osaka, Japan. Then January the 14th, 1996, Seonso Pyeonchit from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Yong Soon Chang from Korea in Nonsaburi, Thailand. March the 23rd, 1996, Seonso Pyeonchit from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Leo Gamez from Venezuela in Rangsit, Thailand. September the 8th, 1996, Seonso Pyeonchit from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Alexander Mahmutov and that was in Nang Hong, Phanom, Thailand. That was in. Then November 24th, 1996, Jose Bonilla from Venezuela wins on points over 12 rounds against Sionso Plionchit from Thailand in Ubon Ratchathani. That was Thailand. And then we got February 25th, 1997. Jose Bonilla wins in the 7th round. Referee stops the match in the 7th round against Hiroki Loka from Japan. That was in Osaka, Japan. Referee stops the fight in favour of Bonilla from Venezuela. Stops the match in the 7th round. August the 23rd, 1997. Jose Bonilla wins on points over 12 rounds against Evangelio Perez from Panama in Camaná, Venezuela. So November the 22nd, 1997, Jose Bonilla from Venezuela. So November the 22nd, 1997, Jose Bonilla wins in the 6th round. Referee stops the match against Keiji Yamaguchi from Japan. Referee stops the match in the 6th round in favour of Bonilla against Yamaguchi from Japan in Osaka, Japan. Then May the 29th, 1998, Hugo Soto from Argentina wins on points over 12 rounds against Jose Bonilla from Venezuela in Las Vegas, Nevada. March 16th, 1999, Leo Gamez wins by KO in the 3rd round against Hugo Soto in New York. So September 3rd, 1999. Sawn Pichai Pisano Rachan. So Sawn Pichai Pisanorachan from Thailand wins by KO against Leo Gamez in Mukdaham, Thailand. And then we got April the 8th, 2000, Sawn Pichai Pisanorachan from Thailand wins in the 5th round. Referee stops the match against Gilberto Gonzalez from Venezuela in Bangkok, Thailand. Then we got August the 5th, 2000, Eric Morel from Puerto Rico wins on points against Sawn Pichai Pisanorachan from Thailand. 12 rounds points decision there for Morel against Sawn Pichai Pisanorachan from Japan in Madison. So October the 7th, 2000, Eric Morel from Puerto Rico wins on points over 12 rounds against Alberto Ontiveros from Mexico in Las Vegas, Nevada. December the 15th, 2000, Eric Morel wins in the 12th round, so over 12 rounds, wins on points against Gilberto Quebas from Mexico in Madison. June the 8th, 2001, Eric Morel wins in the 8th round. June the 8th, 2001, Eric Morel wins in the 8th round by retirement against Jose de Jesus from Venezuela in Baraboo. October the 12th, 2002, Eric Morel wins in the 11th round. Referee stops the match against Deng Kayasan Kayavichet from Thailand. So Morel wins in the 11th round against Deng Kayasan Kayavichet from Thailand in Anaheim. June 28th, 2003, Eric Morel wins on points wins and points over 12 rounds against Isidro Garcia in Mexico. In Bayamon, Puerto Rico. December the 6th, 2003, Lorenzo Parra from Venezuela wins on points over 12 rounds against Eric Morel from Puerto Rico and Bayamon, Puerto Rico. June the 4th, 2004, Lorenzo Parra wins on points over 12 rounds against Takefumi Sakata from Japan, Tokyo, Japan. September the 9th, 2004, Lorenzo Parra from Venezuela wins on points over 12 rounds against Yo Sam Choi from Korea, in Seoul, Korea. Then January 3rd, 2005, Lorenzo Parra from Venezuela wins on points against Trash Nakanumba. So January 3rd, 2005, Lorenzo Parra from Venezuela wins on points over 12 rounds against Trash Nakanumba from Japan. Let's get his name right. And that's in Tokyo, Japan. Then September the 19th, 2005, Lorenzo Parra from Venezuela wins on points against Takefumi Sakati from Japan in Tokyo, Japan. Then December the 5th, 2005, Lorenzo Parra from Venezuela wins on points over 12 rounds against Brahmin Asloum from France, in Paris, France. So then Lorenzo Parra from Venezuela was stripped of the title because of his unavailability, but reinstated only to fail to make the weight for the defence in March 2007. So we're just going to go through these. Yes, so December the 2nd, 2006, Roberto Vasquez from Panama wins on points over 12 rounds against Takefumi Sakata in Paris, France. Originally was for the vacant title, then reduced to interim title fight as Parra was reinstated. March the 19th, 2007, Takefumi Sakata wins in the third round. Referee stops the match against Lorenzo Parra at Tokyo, Japan. July the 1st, 2007, Takefumi Sakata wins on points over 12 rounds against Roberto Vasquez in Tokyo, Japan. November the 4th, 2007, Takefumi Sakata draws over 12 rounds against Dekiasun Kayavichit from Thailand in Saitama, Japan. March 29th, 2008, Takefumi Sakata wins on points over 12 rounds against Shingo Yamaguchi from Japan in Shiba City, Japan. July the 30th, 2008, Takefumi Sakata from Japan wins on points over 12 rounds against Hiroyuki Hisataka from Japan in Tokyo, Japan. Lovely. In December the 31st, finish here, 2008, then Kosan Kayavichit from Thailand wins by KO in the second round against Takefumi Sakata in Hiroshima, Japan. Actually, we've got a few more down. March 26th, 2009. Then Kosan Kayavichit from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Hiroyuki Hisataka from Japan in Osaka, Japan. WBA also sanctioned the interim title fights as follows. So September the 5th, 2009, Luis Concepcion from Panama wins in the 12th round. Referee stops the match against Omar Salado from Mexico in Panama City, Panama. November the 27th, 2009, Luis Concepcion from Panama wins by KO in the 4th round against Roberto Leiva from Mexico in Panama City, Panama. February the 7th, 2010, Diaki Kameda from Japan wins on points over 12 rounds against Dan Kayasan Kavoichit from Thailand in Kobe, Japan. September the 25th, 2010, Diaki Kameda from Japan wins on points over 12 rounds against Takafumi Sakata from Japan in Tokyo, Japan. December the 26th, 2010, Diaki Kameda from Japan wins on points over 12 rounds against Silvio Olcieno from Spain in Saitama, Japan. Kameda relinquishes the title to box at super flyweight, and Luis Concepcion upgraded to full champion. April the 2nd, 2011, Hernan Marquez from Mexico wins in the 11th round. Referee stops the match against Luis Concepcion from Panama in Panama City, Panama. Then July the 2nd, 2011, Hernan Marquez from Mexico wins in the 3rd round. Referee stops the match against Edrin Dapudong from Philippines in Hermosillo, Mexico. October the 29th, 2011, Hernan Marquez from Mexico wins in the 1st round. Referee stops the match against Luis Concepcion from Panama in Hermosillo, Mexico. Marquez lost the unification match to the WBO champion Brian Villora when the WBA super title was also at stake. So the WBA sanctioned the following for the interim title. So yeah, so April the 29th, 2011, Jean Piero Perez from Venezuela wins on points over 12 rounds against Jesus Jimenez from Mexico in Guadalajara, Mexico. Then June the 10th, 2011, Juan Carlos Reveco from Argentina wins by KO in the 2nd round against Jean Piero Perez in Las Heras, Argentina. May 11th, 2012, Juan Carlos Reveco wins on points over 12 rounds against Karim Guerfi from France in Cordoba, Argentina. November the 10th, 2012, Juan Carlos Reveco wins on points over 12 rounds against Julian Rivera from Mexico in Malagal, Argentina. Then go through the following. Yeah, so we go back through these. So, where was I? Go back through these. So, January 29th, 2011, Jean-Pero Perez from Venezuela wins on points over 12 rounds against Jesus Jimenez from Mexico in Guadalajara, Mexico. Then June 10th, 2011, Juan Carlos Reveco from Argentina wins by KO against Jean Piero Perez in Las Heras, Argentina, May 11th, 2012. Juan Carlos Reveco wins on points over 12 rounds against Karim Guerfi from France in Cordoba, November the 10th, 2012. Juan Carlos Reveco wins on points over 12 rounds against Julian Rivera from Mexico in Malagua, Argentina. That's what I was up to. Following him for the full title. So, February 27th, 2013, Juan Carlos Reveco wins on points over 12 rounds against Masayuki Karuda from Japan in Kawasaki, Japan. Then, June 22nd, 2013, Juan Carlos Reveco wins in the 8th round against Alexis Lara from Mexico in Mendoza, Argentina. August the 1st, 2013, Kokieto from Japan wins on points over 12 rounds against Kompayak Porpramuk from Thailand in Bangkok, Thailand. October the 12th, 2013, Juan Carlos Reveco wins a technical decision on points over 8 rounds against Ricardo Nunes from Panama and Mendoza, Argentina for the WBA title. The WBA sanctioned the following for the interim title. So, to finish, November 29th, 2013, Yog Mongkol for Suangthep from Thailand wins. Referee stops the fight in the 12th round. Referee stops the match against Koki Eto in Chonburi, Thailand. March the 4th, 2014, Yod Mongkol for Suangthep from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Takayuya Kagawa from Japan in Nakhon Ratchasima, Thailand. March 21st, 2014, Juan Carlos Reveco wins by KO in the 2nd round against Manuel Vides from Panama in Buenos Aires, Argentina. June 6th, 2014, Juan Carlos Reveco wins on points over 12 rounds against Felix Alvarado from Nicaragua in Buenos Aires, Argentina. December the 19th, 2014, Juan Carlos Reveco wins in the 5th round against Yogmonkol Saw Suangthep from Thailand in Mendoza, Argentina. April 22nd, 2015, Kazuto Loka from Japan wins on points over 12 rounds against Juan Carlos Reveco in Osaka, Japan. WBA sanctioned the following for the interim title. So, July 29th, 2015, Yogfana Kwanza from Thailand wins on points over 12 rounds against Gregorio Lebron from Dominican Republic in Loei, Thailand. September the 27th, 2015, Kazuto Loka wins on points over 12 rounds against Roberto Domingo Souza from Argentina in Osaka, Japan for the vacant title. So we're going to finish there. Bang. That's the end of the 2nd flyweight boxing title history videos. Bang.